Vinny.
Oh.
What are you doing, bud?
Yeah, you really caught me off guard. So we got to fix this Ford. I don't know, I got some air coming out of my tire or something. We're going to fill it up, but you know which tires we're going to be filling up here pretty soon.
What's that?
We may have gotten a GTD. I don't know why I'm announcing that. I don't know why I'm announcing that over a tire pressure feature, but we got a GTD. So let's go talk about it. I don't even think you guys know that we have this truck. I don't even think we've ever shown this truck on channel. So the only Ford I don't have right now, I think, is a GTD and a new Ford GT. Yeah, so this is my F350 Platinum. Totally took off all the China suspension and put this on, and it's incredible. So I really do have a complete Ford lineup. I even have the Navigator, Lincoln Navigator. I don't know why we're talking about this right now.
You want to announce some sad news on another note? That Miller lost his car.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
Cue the violin.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we sold the GT350R. It sold in like a day. It crazy.
Really did.
That was an epic spec 350R. But okay, so here's the thing. I kind of had a good feeling that I was going to get a GTD. I was trying not to get my hopes up, but I had a feeling. And so I've kind of been like rearranging my collection in hopes that this would happen, and it did, so I'm glad I did. But yeah, the 350R is gone, unfortunately. Camaro on top's going on Bring a Trailer today, which it'll be cool to see how that winds out. The other Camaro's going, I think, the following week, and then we got a couple other cars out there too still.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm having trouble right now because the anxiety level I've been experiencing lately from like the no news, you know, and then all of a sudden the shock of we got it is just crazy to me. I think I should go move this truck and we should go inside and chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this truck all moved out. Tires full of air?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll check in like an hour.
Yeah, that's true. And then we'll hopefully we'll talk about a game plan with you guys, talk about what color Vinny was gonna want, talk about our plans with the trip, and talk about ways you guys can personally see and sit in this car and possibly even go for a ride. So stay tuned. Let's get back into the garage. Let's talk about this freaking GTD. I'm pumped.
All right, so this is what we got here.
Oh, you already have your background set up? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Brittany blue one.
That's the Brittany blue.
Oh man, we'll talk about that in a minute.
So sick. By the way, my wife laughed at me because she came upstairs the other day. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you were just putting it out in the universe, weren't you? I'm like, you bet I was.
Yeah, oh yeah, we were.
This has been up here for months.
Oh, it literally has.
Literally, yeah. Okay, so what I want to show you guys right now, so this is what happened. So Friday I was at the DMV dropping off the license plate to the 350R, I'm sorry, Miller. And I got the email in that same moment, ironically, that said, congratulations, you've received, you know, an allocation for the GTD. And I was just, like, I was freaking out. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see, like, that's my genuine reaction. I literally thought right away, I'm like, I need to just turn my camera on and just film my reaction because I was jumping out of my skin. And because Miller and I have worked very hard at this. I mean, it started off with what Instagram, how many years ago I created it, is like just sharing my passion for cars and like trying to speak into the next gen's life, to now, when the heck did we turn into like full-on Ford guys, you know?
I don't know. Because when I met you, you had no Fords except the truck.
GT40.
Yeah,
that was when we met. Yeah. And that was, what, 2019?
5 years ago.
Dude, it was crazy. That car, the GT40, sparked my love, and then it kind of took, I've always wanted a 2005 Ford GT my whole, like, since they came out. So it just kind of progressed, and then just realized that, like, across all the cars that I have now, like, I'm having the best time from a driving experience perspective. All of a sudden, the channel, I mean, like, hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers, and just so many people that were, like, pot committed on this GTD application with us. Like, I feel like there's so many of you that have been as excited as us, and some of you, if not more. It's been so cool to watch. So the fact that we got that announcement, what an accomplishment. Because it's not something you can just, like, you're a longtime loyal customer of like Porsche and they go, hey, would you like an allocation? Like, this was, I felt like it was just earned, you know? I'm not some like uber wealthy guy. I'm not like Ford exec. I don't have any connections officially with anything. So like, to receive this, I just felt really honored and just proud of it. So, you know, in life, like, go after the things that you want. I guess that's what I'm kind of getting at here. And so with that, we got this email, this congratulations. I've already been in touch with concierge service. They've emailed back. We're gonna email them again today about a few other things. Basically how it starts is, what I heard today is no one yet has had the option to spec a car. That stuff's not ready yet. And I don't know what I can or can't disclose, other than I did have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so.
Yeah, we can disclose the non-disclosure.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to give you too much more beyond that. And I really don't know that much more, to be honest. I know that they're gonna be in touch soon. I've heard sometime, probably within the next 4 weeks, we should have a better indication. But Miller and I, we're gonna try to stay ahead of this. Remind you, we still, now officially, we can do this 6,000 mile journey. We've already been talking to Friends of Ford. If you don't know what Friends of Ford is, go check them out. They're a sideline organization that's connected officially with Ford, but unofficially. And they're just great. They're amazing human beings, and they kind of bring the Ford owner world together, especially the Mustang community. I've noticed a ton of people from the Mustang community. And but there's also like Bronco owners and people who are inspiring to own certain cars of theirs. So anyway, go check them out. So we've been talking to them for I think a few months now about this possibility. The reason we've been talking to them is because we're gonna be doing this 6,000 mile journey. And if you haven't seen that yet, go watch it, because it talks about, but Miller, we got our work cut out for us now.
Oh man, we got a long trip to plan and a car to spec, man. I mean,
There's a lot that's gonna happen in the next 12 months.
Gosh.
I'm so happy you're here too to be along for this journey, because this is going to be a really unique experience. I don't know how many other guys other than Miller and I are going to be kind of taking you through the process. Like, for example, when the car is delivered, Ford Concierge actually sends a specialist to our house with the car and spends a couple hours going over the car with us and like all the capabilities and everything about it. I mean, I want to bring you along for that. So if you're excited about this car like we are, please stay tuned, because we're gonna have a lot of stuff on this. With that being said, I kind of wanted to show, there's a thread, there is a forum, it's a GTD forum, it was created quite a while ago, but there is a thread of someone photo mocking a bunch of colors. And so what I thought would be really cool is to show you some of these cars. What do you think, Miller?
I think so. This is, because the hardest choice for you is gonna be what color you end up with. There's no going back. It's gonna be that color. You're not gonna, A, get another one, B, get to choose another color, and spec it out exactly like you want to. So that's gonna be the hardest challenge of this whole thing.
And I'm not buying it to sell it either. No. That's the thing. I'm buying, this is gonna be in my collection into perpetuity. Like, this isn't a car in 2 years, because we had to sign a no sale agreement.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be a 2-year no sale agreement. So even past that, I'm not planning, like, this is a piece of Ford history. I wanna drive the heck out of it and own it. So this is a big decision.
Yep.
It's bigger than any other decision I've ever made on any other car, even ones I've spec'd. Now, granted, I love right now what's happening, because these are my 2 top picks at the moment.
Oh,
One
man.
is the spec that was released, obviously. I mean, like, it's just so sick.
Yeah, it's the matte blue with the bronze wheels.
It's still got
Beautiful.
a shine to it. I think it's still
maybe?
a gloss, but it has like a matte feel.
Yeah.
It's like, but a little bit darker tone than the Brittany blue. This is the photo mock Brittany blue, and I put it as my desktop background because why not?
You had to weigh it out. Now, this is this color right here.
There you go.
So that's Brittany blue right there.
And that's black wheels. That's like,
that's black wheels.
Very similar vibe. Now, because I'm also keeping that car and never plan on selling that, do I really want a matching GTD?
Would be cool, I would say. It would be very cool on the road trip, but I don't know about a forever thing.
Yeah.
Like, if it could be wrapped that color for the road trip, that would be cool, but
I kind of prefer this in the collection because it is similar but very different.
Yeah, and it's like the first edition ever.
And I've tried to think of it with black wheels. This is how I do this, by the way. Anytime you do wheels with a car guy, like you zoom in on your phone, you just cover it up. Or like no wing.
Oh, wait, that no wing.
No, we're getting a wing. We're getting the arrow, dude.
So, haven't released it yet, but you're going to be able to choose whether you want wings or arrow and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too, right?
see, no one knows yet. And I don't know how much I'm going to be able to share about it once we do know.
Yep.
But like, see if you take away the wing.
It just looks like
It starts kind of looking like a regular Mustang in a way, but this is all active aero, dude. It's going to be so functional.
That's true. Oh, it's active as well?
Yeah, it's all hydraulic. So it
wing-
moves as you drive.
Wing stays for sure.
See, that's my thought. Let's look at some other colors because if some of you are interested, I think I can actually pull them up. There we go. Let's go back to the first one since it's a bigger. See, I really like that tone.
That's so slick.
So they went with some brighter blues, some metallics. This is like a really bright teal.
It's chrome.
Let's go to the next. I think I have to go per the thread. My wife said no yellow cars. I don't know.
Orange cars.
Or orange cars. So those are out. So, but it does look great. These colors.
It does look great.
If you notice, there are different shades, but then later also they're gonna they changed the wheels in some of these renderings.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we got some oranges. The red does look good. The one that was built. Personally, I'm not big on the carbon fiber, the exposed carbon fiber package on the hood of the car. If you've seen that.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's not my flavor. I feel like it almost makes the car a little too busy up front.
Right.
But I haven't seen it in person. So all these renderings you'll see are like clean.
That cherry red is just beautiful.
Then you got like more of a chrome red.
Oh.
When you start getting into these, see, I think
The black and the gray.
the black is sinister, but everything on the car disappears.
That's true. You don't see any body lines anymore.
No, I'm not a fan. I think this car is designed to need that kind of two-tone. Look at this, chrome.
That's just
That's wild.
Somebody will do it.
That's
Somebody
a wrap.
will do it. Yep.
Now this is also really pretty. I really like that.
Ooh.
I don't know what color that is.
It's like a jade turquoise. I don't even know what they can call that.
So
That's cool too.
I guess Ford's going to offer, I think, 6 primary colors to choose from. I think that first blue we looked at, this blue, I think is one of the like standard options colors. And then I think there's like an extended palette. I've seen stuff online. You can like I could take like this Lego piece here and like send it to Ford and they'll do their best to match the color and put it on the car. So like this runs pretty deep as far as how optioned out you can get.
Avalanche gray. Have you thought about that?
Just wait till later in the thread.
Okay. Let's see it.
So here's some whites.
White would be great.
Here's blue. That's like the blue that was at Goodwood when
Yeah.
he was doing the burnouts.
Yeah.
That was sick.
And he was like spraying the McLaren down
Yep.
with the tires.
This gets really cool. So Mackenzie was like, no stripes. All your other cars have stripes. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Okay, no stripes.
So she's.
With the aero disc on the front.
Is that not sick, dude?
That's nuts.
I knew you'd like that.
That's straight like 05 GT. Like that screams GT to me.
That screams race car.
Yeah.
And then they did the Mr. Chrome. I'm not a huge fan. I know there's a lot of people that love that color.
I saw it in person.
Did you?
The RTR
is it
one.
Awesome?
It is nuts.
The problem is,
But-
I think they're not offering that color. I've heard.
That would be.
It does look pretty cool.
It does look good.
It's just not. It's not my cup of tea. See, then they started changing wheel
yeah.
colors.
Silver with black looks good.
Silver with black does look really good. So let's go down.
Wait, was that Mr. Chrome on a GT?
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's ballin'.
That's ballin'.
That is ballin'.
ballin'. Yeah, because most of the guys in here are Ford GT owners too.
Yep.
I hope I'm not going to end up flooding the thread with people that are just coming to.
Check it out.
So this is a cool color too. I really like the Guardsman Blue. Guardsman Blue goes back to the classic Cobra.
Oh, that is really pretty.
But again, the rendering's not going to do it justice because this is going to look a lot more kind of downplayed and subtle.
Right.
So there's liquid gray.
Okay. That's pretty sinister.
That's pretty sick. That kind of gives me back to like the Eleanor vibes.
It does.
When we were looking at that.
The all white no stripes doesn't look bad either.
It's so good. This is RD Speed Garage. He's an awesome guy. He's got a great collection. I am obsessed with his GT40. I think he's out in Utah. I want to say he's got big social media presence.
Yeah, that's Utah. I know that canyon. That's awesome.
So he and I have been trying to get our cars together, but we live pretty far away, so it's tough. The GT40s. So they tried to.
Oh
tried
my!
to render
That
for him.
would be sick.
Could you imagine this? That would be perfect on his GTD.
For sure. Did he get an allocation?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're already talking about that too. So
I'll have to.
congratulations.
That's beyond sick. I actually have a connection. Oh, the Avalanche Gray. The Avalanche Gray.
It looks really good. My only hesitation with Avalanche Gray is it has been a color that's been done so much on Fords that like it almost needs new blood.
Yeah.
Someone did this Lamborghini green.
Ooh, that is
pretty
really
sick.
pretty.
Mackenzie said no green cars. And then there's the Brittany blue. It is just beautiful.
Personally, I'm between the burgundy that you posted on your story, the burgundy they came out with.
The burgundy, the red one?
The red one,
oh,
yeah. The red, because it's not cherry red, it's like kind of like a
And that's, I think, one of the standard color options.
Yeah, so I think that or this
just,
blue.
I can't get over this color.
I like grayscale. I love white, gray, and black. But
Me too.
I think eventually the photo is not just as good for photos, you know? So I think the red or this right here would, from a photographer's perspective,
Completely agree.
would just catch eyes way more than black, white,
So
and
then
gray.
the other question is then, in this color, do you go with the bronze wheel or do you go with the black wheel? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love bronze wheels, and you can see all of the wheel with it, kind of, because black kind of hides
At this point, I think the biggest decision we're gonna have to make is just color.
color and be more patient.
That's therapist.
Yeah, Ford has to pay.
How do I pass the time?
Does Ford pay for our therapy sessions, or do we? Like, does it come out of our pocket, or how does that work? So another thing is that what we're gonna have to do is find all these GTD owners. I possibly know of one.
Texas Revving, he's another one who got
Oh,
one. He's out in
sweet.
Texas. He wants to meet up when we get ours. So I was trying to pull up a map of. I was thinking. I don't think we did. There it is.
Oh, there we go. You want to make it bigger?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. There it is. Here's a video. Hold on. This is like a. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. This is weird. It's like a. It's
You're
like a
seeing
mirror.
double.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
seeing double. So we'll move in here and then move back onto the computer screen. But I think this is the route, right?
Yeah. So far.
Alabama, Georgia. What else was there? Texas,
We got
Oklahoma.
Yep.
LA. Got to go see Sean.
We got Vegas. We got
Vegas.
Utah. We got Colorado. Man, we're hitting Indiana, Kentucky, Chicago, Detroit, Knoxville, Tennessee. I think we want to hit Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep.
And then I think we're coming back through the Blue Ridge Mountains to Charlotte after that. So, but it's really happening now.
Yep.
So now it's just a matter of when, and that's the big key. So that's something we're going to talk to Ford concierge about to see when realistically will we be receiving the car so that we can put a firm plant on this journey, more firm plan on this journey.
Firmer.
But yeah, I think it'll have to be at least springtime, probably late spring to make this happen because we need the weather to be good enough up here.
Yeah, because there's a lot of roads that close. I didn't realize.
That's right.
That one of the best roads, Independence Pass, closes October through April, I think.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's
I was thinking it's
beautiful.
probably going to be like early May.
Yep.
If we can get a car that soon. So
Absolutely.
exciting times, guys. We wanted to make this video just to kind of share the first part of the journey. We appreciate you being here. We got anything else for him, Miller, today?
I'm just so excited. Like, you called me and we were like yelling. Like, we were yelling on the phone together.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, no way, no way, no way. Like, it was
So epic.
crazy.
It was so
so
epic.
crazy. I just think, and I'm going to have to do some talking with Vinny, but we got to do some if we are driving this thing across the United States, you got to do some burnouts. We got to do some R&D for
Of
GTD.
Of course. Come here, let's go downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Are we doing a burnout right now?
No, we're not doing a
dang
burnout right now.
Gosh, dang it.
You're absolutely right. Now, there are going to be opportunities for those of you that want to cruise for part of the journey with us. You can. We're going to be pretty strict though about like the GTD is not going to race you on the highway. It's going to drive the speed limit until you're not there. But you know, it's like we got to kind of play it safe because I got to make sure that I can also get all the way back home with both cars. Talking to friends of Ford, they're going to connect us so that we have the proper support along the entire trip, whether it's through dealerships or some maintenance tech or something, right? Because look, this will be the first 6,000 miles put on the car.
Absolutely.
And you never know what can happen. So it's going to take, a support team probably.
Oh,
but,
yeah. We already have, I'm going to be building a full camera rig on this car. I think you have to do it justice. I was thinking like the Osmo will be great, but think about like some suction cups and like a giant camera rig like freaking Golden Peaks.
So you know what I was going to suggest to you? I wonder if we should get someone to drive the truck.
I was thinking about that as well.
Because then we could even bring a truck and trailer, so at least we have like that in case, just in case we need it.
Yep.
But I don't know. We'll see. stay tuned for all the developments. And we'll be talking a lot more about the trip too as we get closer and have a date.
I can't believe we got a GTD.
Can't believe I got a GTD, dude.
This is nuts.
It's all his fault. It's all his fault over there.
All F85.
All his fault. And this was the car that went away and came back, and he has been the start of all this greatness. All right, guys, thanks for coming today. Appreciate you sticking around, and more to come.